Darlings, this episode requires focus. There has been misinformation around this case for decades. And tonight we are staying with what is documented, verified, and known. And we are asking why, even with that clarity, justice never came. The Dardeen family lived just outside Ena, Illinois. Russell Keith Dardeen, 29 years old, Ruby Elaine Dardeen, 30 years old, both preferring to go by their middle names, Keith and Elaine, and that's how they'll be presented in the rest of this case. They lived with their son Peter, aged 2 years old, and Elaine was pregnant, nearing the end of her term. Keith worked at a nearby power plant, and Elaine stayed home with Peter. Friends described them as quiet, kind, and devoted. They had no known enemies, no criminal ties, no history of conflict, which makes what happened next impossible to comprehend. On November 18, 1987, relatives became concerned after failing to reach the family. Keith, who had been very notably a family man and who had been awfully industrious, working extra shifts, going so far as to sell extra soda cans at work to save money for his son's college fund, had not turned up to work. So not only was the family concerned, but everyone that he worked with was concerned. And ultimately, it was his father who drove with authorities to the Dardeen trailer. There they encountered a scene of extreme violence. Inside they found Elaine Dardeen, tied, gagged, and deceased. Peter Dardeen found in the same condition, tied, gagged, and deceased in the master bed. Elaine, again nearing the end of the term of her pregnancy, had been beaten so severely she went into labor during the attack. Her baby, a little girl who was reportedly going to be named Casey, was actually delivered during the assault and then subsequently beaten to death. These victims were found inside the home, and the brutality was staggering.